Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So you have probably heard the names thrown around, Windows and Linux. For most of us, Windows is all we have ever known. It comes on our laptops. It's what we use at school or work. But what about the alternative? Today, we are doing a classic showdown. Linux versus Windows. But with a twist. I'm running Linux right now. This is my daily setup right here. So I'll be showing you what Linux is actually like to use, and we'll compare it to the Windows experience that most of us are already familiar with. Now let's dive right in. Okay, so first things first, let's look at the desktop. What you're seeing right now is Debian, which is one of the most popular versions or distributions rather of Linux. It's got a dock, app menu, the system tray, all of them right here. It's all very familiar, right? You can open a web browser, manage your files, no problem. Like right now I'm going to open the file manager right here. You can see my home directory so much. It's all just like Windows, no difference at all. We'll also open a web browser just to demonstrate the fact. Here you go. This is I'm opening Firefox right now. It's just the same thing. It's just the same thing. Nothing different. But right now we are now about to get into what's really different between Windows and Linux. And this is the part where it makes all the difference. Right. The single most difference between Windows and Linux is that this operating system right here, it was completely free, and not just free as in beer, but free as in freedom. Linux is open source. That means its code is public, and a global community of developers maintain it. Now Windows on the other hand is a proprietary product made by Microsoft. You pay for a license and you get what they give you. With Linux, the community is in charge, which leads to my absolute favorite part about it: customization. In Windows, you change your wallpaper, maybe switch it to dark mode, and that's about it. The start menu is where it is, the taskbar is how it is. In Linux, your desktop is a blank canvas. Now let's go through how we can change our wallpapers and make it, or rather let's give you a rundown of how Linux here is just even better with Windows, even when you don't even have to work on it to get it working just like Windows. Now let's get right here, right? We are in desktop folder settings, and you can see right off the mark here that I didn't even have to get new plugins or whatever to get myself a custom web page. I didn't even have to open a new browser window, right, to get new wallpapers. I can just go here, select get new, and I'll get a list of options. Now right now, yes, see, I don't even have to work hard. For Windows I might have to open Edge, find out a good wallpaper, but here it's all integrated. And see, all of this is user created content created by people just like you. So point is, Linux is so much easier to customize, and the operating system itself gives you the chance to optimize without standing in your way. This is not something that Windows will ever be. Now, I'm not going to point fingers, but I think you can understand the point that I'm trying to get at. Windows is kind of this stable rock that doesn't change, and neither does it want to let you change. But Linux, as we have just mentioned, it's this canvas. You can do anything you want, and that's kind of how I made my system, and I think I'm pretty happy with it. Right, great. So with that out of our minds, let's get to software. Now, a big one. What about software? In Windows, you go to a website, you download an exe, and you hope that it's not a virus. And yes, that is how it has worked across the years, but I don't think that's good, right? Hoping that it's not a virus. I think that's the kind of security we should be leaving behind in the 90s. Right. Linux handles this so much better. Most distributions have a software center. Let me demonstrate. Right. This is Debian Software Center. It's basically an app store. I can search for thousands of free open source applications and install them all with one click, knowing they're safe and verified. For more advanced stuff, we also have the terminal, which lets you install anything with a single line of code. It's incredibly fast and powerful once you get the hang of it. Let's also open the terminal while we are at it. Let's run a simple command, like maybe upgrade all the packages in my system. It's so easy. Password, and there you go. Great, great. Alright, now for the gamers. For years, this was the deal breaker, right? Windows was for gaming, Linux was for not. But that has changed dramatically thanks to Valve and their project called Proton. I have Steam installed on my computer right here, as I'll show you. Alright, where did it go? Hold on just a second. Never mind. Well, Steam doesn't work here right now, but point is, Steam works on Linux too, right? If you have, you might as well just get a Google search on Proton and see what it's all about. But Steam works on Linux too, and thanks to Steam, or rather Proton, a huge percentage of the Windows game library now runs here, often with no performance loss. Not every single game works right, especially those with aggressive anti-cheat like Call of Duty, but for a massive number of titles, Linux is now a completely viable gaming OS. You can check websites like ProtonDB to see how your favorite games run. You. So which one should you use? Windows is the default for a reason. It's familiar, it has the widest hardware and software support out of the box. And it's the undisputed king for high performance gaming and professional software like the Adobe suite. But Linux is for the tinkerer, the developer, the person who wants full control. It's for someone who wants a secure system that they can customize their heart's content without any corporate oversight. It's also fantastic for reviving old hardware that can't keep up with modern Windows. If you're curious, you don't have to wipe your computer. You can try Linux in a virtual machine or even run it off a USB stick. See if you like it. So what do you run on your machine? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.